I love YouTube University and people love countdowns, so I decided to combine the two of them, YouTube University and countdowns and voiceover all in the same video. And today, I'm gonna bring you the top YouTube voiceover channels. Check me out. Oh, I'm Dane Reid, the Voiceover Guy. YouTube is a great place if you ever want to go and learn something really quickly, just to get some really quick information about whatever you're interested in. And a lot of people are interested in voiceover. So for the past few years, myself and a number of my colleagues have been bringing you voiceover videos. So before I bring you these channels, I want to talk about what the criteria was for me naming these channels. There can be a lot of controversy when it comes to voiceover channels and recommendations and who's doing what and stuff like that. I want to steer clear of the controversy and try to be as objective as possible. The first thing is information. Whether it be information that you agree with or not, I wanted to introduce people who had information. The second thing was consistency. People who have been putting out a product on YouTube for a number of years. And then the third thing was entertainment. A lot of these channels are very entertaining. And then the last thing that I wanted to name were viewers. Consistency brings viewers. And so those are my criteria. This list is in no particular order. Please, if I leave any channels out that definitely should have been named, leave them in the comments of the YouTube video below. All right? And without further ado, let's get started. Anthony Pika has a channel called A VO's Journey. What I really like about that is it's kind of self-explanatory. He started this channel when he started doing voiceover, I would assume. The channel is actually quite good. Look, everyone wants to know, how do you go from 0 to 100 in voiceover? By blogging his daily ideas and thoughts and methods, people have been able to follow along with him as he grows his career. I think that's awesome. And so A VO's Journey is one of the channels that is on the list. One of the channels that's been on YouTube for quite some time is A Gift of Gab. Gabrielle Nistico was one of the first people that I've ever interviewed. I interviewed her actually several times. I went to her home twice and did videos with Gabby. She produced my narration demo a couple of years ago. And so we have a couple of videos that you guys should check out. It's on her channel, it's on my channel. A Gift of Gab, she's entertaining, she's informative. A Gift of Gab is another channel on YouTube that's made the list. You know, I kind of fell into this channel. I don't know how, quite honestly, but Brizzy Voices is a channel that occasionally I watch. What I really liked about Brizzy Voices is that she started her career off on YouTube just doing funny voices from games and cartoons and stuff. So she does a lot of imitations. She has grown her channel to the point that she has 2.3 million subscribers at this very moment. One of the videos that stuck out to me, one day she posted, how do you get started in voiceover? Now that's a popular discussion, but for her, it was excellent. It was excellently put together, as all of her videos are. I definitely recommend that you check out Brizzy Voices and become one of her 2.3 million growing subscribers. Earl Hall has been doing voiceover for a number of years, and he's been doing a voiceover channel for a number of years. He took a break from doing voiceover to do insurance in order to find, I guess, his passion, and his passion for voiceover is back. And now Earl Hall is back to doing his voiceover channel. Recently, I actually stumbled on Earl Hall's channel, and he's been doing some interviews with other voiceover talent, people who give recommendations, and people who you can follow their careers as well. Check out Earl Hall's voiceover channel. Peter Baker has been quietly doing a channel called the Voiceover Masterclass. Each week he brings you tips and tricks on voiceover, how to use the equipment that you have, and Peter Baker actually has the Voiceover Masterclass on Udemy, whichever one. I stumbled upon it while I was researching different things on Udemy. He's very consistent in what he does and very educational. His channel has over 73,000 subscribers. Voiceover Masterclass by Peter Baker. Here's a channel that we all know because a lot of superstars have been on this channel. VO Buzz Weekly. I named VO Buzz Weekly as one of my favorite websites back in the day for voiceover professionals who want to learn more. The value in what Chuck and Stacy do is that they bring on other people who are already accomplished in their careers to tell you not only about their careers, but how you can be in their position in voiceover. It's excellent entertainment, it's excellent fun, it's excellent information, it's consistent every week. It's a channel that you definitely should check out, even though I'm trying not to give recommendations, but this is a real recommendation. It's a channel that I have watched many of times, and I definitely think that other people should watch this channel. If you're talking about fun, Jordan Reynolds is a fun, funny, good guy who has been doing his channel for years now. Recently, Jordan has started to put out courses. He is an excellent audio engineer and an excellent voiceover talent inside of LA, and someone that you should follow if you want to know about recording, the voiceover industry, and just overall VO excellence, and get yourself a good laugh. The Voiceover Body Shop with Dan Leonard and George Whittam has been consistent for more than a decade. These two have been friends. At one time, they were East-West Audio Body Shop. These guys, on a consistent basis, they talk to other voiceover talent on their channel, as well as give some really great advice, particularly in the area of voiceover equipment. They are both audio experts. And as a matter of fact, when I needed some adjustment to my studio equipment, I called on George Whittam, who helped me out in my own studio. So if you want to find out information about voiceover studios, the two of them are excellent. George Whittam also has his own spin-off channel that he's been doing for a couple of years. And so check that out, and check out Voiceover Body Shop. One day I was just going through YouTube, just searching voiceover channels. It's got to be maybe about 2 years ago. And I discovered a voiceover gem. Mike DelGaudio has a channel called Booth Junkie, where he combines his love for voiceover and his love for voiceover equipment. He's got this really great voice, and he's got this really great charm about him, and it just comes alive in testing out different microphones, testing out the sound in his booth, and just the way that he addresses his audience and his subscribers of over 170,000 people who have tuned in over the years for Mike DelGaudio's Booth Junkie. You know, if you want to talk consistency over the years when it comes to a voiceover channel, if you really want to talk consistency when it comes to a voiceover channel, the next person, Bill DeWees, is consistent. He puts out multiple videos, sometimes a week. He always has interesting people come on and talk on his channel. And even when there's nobody else but himself, Bill DeWees, he's got kind of this folksy charm about the way that he addresses his audience, which keeps you engaged. And Bill DeWees is a channel that if you just go onto YouTube and you search voiceover, it will consistently show up as a top voiceover channel. He's been doing it for a number of years, and his channel actually helped inspire me to do a voiceover channel. He talks about a lot of things from making money from cold calling to making money with Fiverr to a number of other ways that are sometimes not the way that most other voiceover talent work out, but it has been successful and it has worked for him. And so for that, DeWees' channel is one of the top channels in voiceover. There are a lot more channels out there, and certainly I am absolutely sure someone is pulling out their hair and yelling at their phone or whatever they're watching this on, saying, why didn't you include this channel? Please just put in the YouTube comment section which channels should have been mentioned so that other people can see. And I'll also leave a link in the description to the channels that I've already mentioned. So without further ado, my last channel on this list is a channel that I've actually recently been on, and that's Ask Dave Fennoy's channel. As everyone knows, Dave is a friend of mine. We've hung out, we've broken bread. Dave is a friend of really the industry. And I'm sure at a certain point he said, people keep asking Dave Fennoy, and so I'm gonna start a channel called Ask Dave Fennoy. He does this every Wednesday, and he's been doing it for a number of years. I've interviewed Dave Fennoy as one of the first people that I've ever interviewed in voiceover, and it was a lot of fun. And I've interviewed him several other times in other settings, and so he brought me onto his channel so that I can talk about my own voiceover career, which is something sometimes I'm a little shy about. But Ask Dave Fennoy has been an excellent channel on YouTube. He does it on Facebook, and I believe there's another platform. I'd have to ask him. If you're watching, Dave, you know, leave that in the description, or anyone who knows. But Ask Dave Fennoy is the last channel on my list. Go check out all the channels. Obviously, my favorite channel on YouTube is my own channel, and I definitely would like for you guys to leave a like on this video. Check out some of the other videos that I have going on, and subscribe to my channel. Leaving comments below also helps the YouTube algorithm so that more people can see what I'm doing, and maybe one day I can get like Junkie or Brizzy Voices and have 2.3 million subscribers. That would be great. I'd love to have you as part of my family. I'm Dane Reid, the voiceover guy, and I'm gone. Peace.